Hello, my name is Ellen, and today I'll share a meditation called Somatic Tracking. I'll be using imagery to illustrate how we can look at our sensations in the body in a light and safe way. So let's begin by coming to a comfortable place to sit or lie down, or you can even be standing. Just coming to stillness and ease wherever you are, and closing down the eyes if that feels okay. Or you can always keep your eyes open, maybe softening the gaze. And just beginning to connect with the breath. Just noticing the smoothness and the softness as it enters your nose. And on the exhale, loosening any obvious tension in the body. So breathing in and imagine the body relaxing. And on the breath out, letting go of anything unwanted. Any areas of holding. And just begin to feel the tension release from your body. And now in your mind's eye, just imagining you're walking in a wooded forest. The path is covered with leaves of every fall color and shape. So you hear with each step a soft crunching sound. And you get to a clearing and notice you have reached some kind of fairy village. And the houses are made from all natural resources found right here in these woods. And then there's a sense of a cold breeze on your cheek and a slight humming noise. And before your eyes you notice the smallest, cutest pink fairy fluttering in front of you. She doesn't say a word, but she flies to the top of your head, where she gently taps her magic wand, and you feel a warm, golden energy surrounding your crown, and it relaxes the whole top of your head. And this fairy encircles your head and gently taps the wand on your forehead, your temples, each ear, each cheek, and the tip of your nose. And she flutters down your neck and taps the spinal cord, just tapping on each vertebrae lightly, creating space and length, sending golden waves of fairy dust around to your chest, heart, diaphragm, and lower abdomen. And she makes her way down each arm and leg, tapping away stress and filling your limbs with this golden light, healing energy that flows through your body and releases out your fingertips and toes. Satisfied with her work, the tiny fairy flits up to your ear and whispers softly, "You're safe. You're okay. This is temporary." And then flies off toward the sun. So in this calm and relaxed place, with a light, curious view, can you bring to attention some physical sensations that are most prominent for you right now? Where do you notice these sensations? And can you get a little more specific? Are they felt on the left side or the right side or somewhere in the middle? Great, so we're just noticing here. There's no need to grip the wheel. Just thinking as yourself as a passenger. You're just along for the ride. So you're just exploring any sensations that's felt in the body. Another question is, how would you describe the quality of these sensations? Does it feel like pressure? Or maybe tightness? Or tingling? Is it burning or radiating? So, when you've really thought through the descriptions, the qualities, you can just take a couple soft breaths and really flow those breaths right into the sensation. Breathing in and letting it go. Remembering that everything's okay. The brain's just overreacting to safe sensations. It feels like something's going on, and these sensations are real. But it isn't coming from anywhere but the brain. The brain is that powerful that it can send out all kinds of signals to try to protect the body when it feels threatened by our nervous system reactions. So even emotions like fear, frustration, and even pressure and worry, or anger, hopelessness, those can be interpreted to the brain as fear. So let's take a moment to go back to explore a little more. Are these sensations widespread or localized? We're just paying attention here, light curiosity. We can notice what's going on, watch it, without trying to have to get rid of it or do anything with it. There's nothing to get rid of, since it originates in the brain. We're just noticing and exploring it as if we're at a zoo, watching animals do their thing. So we can just sit back and watch this show. So what are you noticing when you observe the sensations? Do they intensify or subside? Maybe expand or contract? Do they move around or do they stay about the same? So we're just watching and following them and letting them do what they'll do. We aren't looking at these sensations with scrutiny or intensity like a scientist would. That's when we're more hypervigilant. And we wouldn't want to look in that way because it could be interpreted by the brain that it's dangerous. So we're just attending to sensations with a sense of effortless and ease, like we would if we were lying down in a field of daisies, watching clouds roll by in the sky. We're paying attention with that kind of energy. So sensations are coming and going. We're just observing. We're breathing in and out, relaxing, letting the pain do what it'll do. And here's one more visualization. Imagine you're snorkeling or scuba diving. You're in the Caribbean with nice, warm, calm, aqua blue water. And you see a school of bright colored fish go by. It's like Dory and her friends. But you're not chasing them or trying to catch them. You're just observing them with awe and curiosity. Our minds are used to interpreting sensations like a hawk or lion, just diving right on them. But now I'm asking you to just teach your brain that you can observe your sensations with ease, knowing they're actually safe. So let's check in one last time with the physical sensations. Breathing into them and exhaling. Do you notice if anything shifted? Are the sensations as intense or spread out, or have they changed? Whatever you're noticing is okay. You can just let them be. We're just paying attention here, observing, not trying to get rid of them, because there's really nothing to get rid of. Your brain is simply misinterpreting the signals from your body as if they were dangerous. So just paying attention to this really interesting sensation, knowing that it's totally safe. And if the pain isn't moving around, or it stays the same, that's fine too. We don't need to control it. If we're always having the need to control things, it can get exhausting. Trying to control everything all the time, our emotions, our sensations, everything that's happening to us. But maybe if right now for a moment, we can give ourselves permission to take a break and just let go. Loosen the reins and trust that we're safe. So you might look at the sensations like the brain is the conductor and the sensations are the instruments in a symphony. You know, paying attention to when the violins kick in, maybe the flute section, the harp and the bass, just watching this symphony of sensations with that same energy of lightness and safety. This is somatic tracking, and it's the way of viewing sensations that breaks the pain, fear, danger cycle and can release us from the mind-body pain. So let's take a breath in and a breath out, just noticing the body as a whole system. Mind, heart, and body, all one. Somatic tracking connects the mind with the body, the nervous system with the brain, and it works together to put our body in a state of rest and digest so that we can heal and not get affected by our thoughts or by our reaction to what's happening. So thank you for joining me. Let's take one final breath in, and on the exhale, just opening the eyes and coming back. Thank you for practicing with me this somatic tracking exercise, and please feel free to do this over and over when you notice that sensations are present, or when you notice that you're reacting or responding to them with fear or anger. Anything that might cause your brain to think it's dangerous. Namaste.